This video tackles a delicate yet deeply meaningful theme that is often overlooked: the pain of leaving this life with regrets. All those "I wish I had done that" moments weigh heavily on the heart, making us realize just how precious every moment truly is. The final moment is crucial, not only because it's the last, but also because, barring unexpected events, you will be fully conscious. At that moment, your entire life flashes before you, a sort of final review where conclusions are drawn. Furthermore, according to ancient teachings, the emotional state in which we approach death serves as a launch pad for our next incarnation. Leaving the body, one enters a kind of psychoplastic world where what is encountered depends on the level of consciousness carried across the threshold. It is similar to how dreams are often shaped by the experiences of the day and thoughts before sleep. That is why those last moments are so important, and it would be a pity to live them clouded by regrets rather than filled with joy and gratitude for a life well lived. This is why understanding the most common regrets of those approaching the afterlife is so crucial. Bronnie Ware, a palliative care nurse, summarized and described them in her book titled "The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying." In this video, I aim to explore each of these regrets in depth to help us avoid experiencing them ourselves when our time comes to leave this life. Understanding the root of regrets can guide us to make choices now that align with what truly matters. We live in a society that pushes us to chase success, recognition, and material wealth, constantly bombarding us with messages about what we should want, buy, and do. But are these things really what will hold value in the end? Remember, our final suit has no pockets. What seems important today may tomorrow prove to be an illusion, a memory destined to fade. Our houses, clothes, photos, and all the belongings we invest so much effort and attention in will one day disappear, scattered in the winds of time. So what is the point of investing so much energy in accumulating them? This is where Bronnie Ware's experience becomes vital. She spent years alongside people at the end of their journeys, gathering lessons from those who truly understood what it means to leave everything behind. In her book, she highlighted the top 5 regrets, which I will now share with you one by one. Regret number 1: I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. People often fail to realize just how pervasive this compromise is. These choices and sacrifices affect careers, relationships, where we live, how we dress, how we speak, and much more, usually driven by the desire for approval or the pressure to meet the expectations of society, parents, or others. Socrates left us with this profound statement: "I am not afraid of death, but of never having lived truly." Most people live without even realizing it. Their jobs, education, friends, even how they dress and speak are shaped by others' expectations. It's crucial to pause and ask, what are my true values? If I weren't influenced by others' expectations, what would I do differently? Living as someone wearing a mask robs us of the chance to truly meet ourselves. Regret number 2: I wish I hadn't worked so hard. Have you ever wondered why you work 40, 50, or even 60 hours a week? Perhaps your mind tells you it's necessary to earn money, but then you come home exhausted, and the cycle repeats, trapping you in the so-called rat race, like an endless spiral. A famous saying goes, "Work to live, don't live to work." Have you ever considered where all this is taking you? Placing material achievements above everything else may ultimately leave a bitter taste. Bronnie Ware's accounts invite us to reflect deeply, urging us to reconsider what truly matters and to consciously choose our priorities. It's essential to remember that our soul is the only part of us that will continue its journey beyond this life, and investing in what endures may be the wisest and most beneficial choice. Regret number 3. I wish I had the courage to express my feelings. Many people regret not expressing themselves or communicating their true emotions. They hold back, fearing others' judgment. How often do we stifle our feelings, hiding our genuine thoughts and emotions? Maya Angelou wrote, "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you." So many, nearing the end of life, realize they suppress their emotions due to fear, pride, or mere habit. The regret of not having loved deeply, expressed feelings, or resolved misunderstandings with loved ones becomes a burden no one wants to carry. Regret number 4. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. In a world where we seem always connected, how many genuine friendships do we truly have? How many friends are on our social media, and how many do we look in the eyes and embrace warmly? Consider how many relationships we consume just to fill the time or avoid feeling lonely. Francis Bacon once said, "Friendship doubles joys and halves sorrows." Ultimately, what truly matters are the deep connections that allowed us to express who we are and to grow. Genuine relationships are closely tied to happiness. Those who have trained for a sports event or experienced an adventurous journey know the value of friendship. Friendships are a true reflection of ourselves, and through these connections, we can live a rich, evolving life. Regret number 5. I wish I had allowed myself to be happier. Happiness means much more than experiencing pleasure or satisfaction. It involves feeling a desire to contribute your unique qualities to the greater good, adding creative and evolutionary value. The word happiness comes from the Latin felix, meaning fertile or fruitful. A truly happy person is present, eager to make a difference, improving themselves and sharing their best with others. The mystic Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us, there is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Happiness is a choice, even though it takes courage. Life, as a bridge between an unknown before and an unknown after, is a precious gift. Realizing this would allow us to embrace each day with joy and gratitude. Now that we are aware of the common regrets of those nearing the afterlife, the question is, how can we avoid having these regrets ourselves one day? Mystics from all ages have given the same answer, realizing that we are a body, a mind, and a soul. This awareness is essential, as each dimension requires specific nourishment to fully express its potential. The body needs material goods and physical care, such as food, exercise, and rest. The mind enriches itself through knowledge, learning, and discovery. But love is the true nourishment of the soul. Only through love, understood as deep connection, compassion, and shared affection, can the soul truly grow, giving us a sense of lasting fulfillment and serenity. St. Augustine summarized this perfectly. Love and do what you want. Thanks to the testimonies of those who are about to cross into the afterlife, we have the opportunity to understand and commit to our true fulfillment, the discovery of who we truly are and our deeper purpose. The choices and actions we make from this moment until our last day can make a significant difference, not only in the present, but also in that final moment and what awaits us beyond. This awareness can allow us to approach the end of life as protagonists, free of regrets, and with the assurance that the journey continues in the afterlife. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the Longevity Mastery channel, and share it with those you love. Together, we can find inspiration to live a full life without regrets.